Hey there, Colin with Popular Woodworking Magazine. Today we're in my garage taking a look at the new RYOBI LINK storage system. Now there's two different parts of this system. There is a wall-mounted system, which is what we're looking at today, and there's also a portable storage solution, which we'll hopefully take a look at on another date. Let's do a quick rundown of the different parts of the system. First, you have the wall rail system, which is made out of plastic, which I know some people might be critical of, but it definitely seems to be a very durable type of plastic, and there's a lot of structural reinforcement, as you can see here in the back. Now, the rails are 33 inches long, which means that there's plenty of space to mount on a standard 16-inch on-center stud that most of your garages are going to have. The rail system is designed to hold 75 pounds per linear foot, which means in theory, you could, say, hang a miter saw from this if you wanted to, but I wouldn't really recommend it. The next part of the system is all the different attachments that RYOBI has available. Some of them are metal hooks, of various sizes as you can see. There's also small storage bins, and then some larger shelf systems. This one, for example, is designed to hold drills and some other items. This one is more of a general shelf and hook storage system. Now, while the rails themselves are plastic, most of these accessories are metal, and they feel quite robust. I would not have any hesitation in putting quite a bit of weight on this and worrying about how it's going to respond. The other components that work with the rails are the portable storage system. You're able to take some of those bins and actually hang them right onto the rails on the wall. It's definitely a system that they've looked at every single element of. Hanging different accessories onto the rail system is quite simple. Simply slot the bottom part into place and then pop it down. And it's actually very secure, not any wiggle there. And unlike the issues you might have with pegboard, these aren't going to want to lift off as you pick items up. Let's go ahead and get these installed and see how they look on the wall. Important note, if you have 3 studs available behind, you can use these standard mounting slots. If you only have 2 studs available, say you have maybe 18-inch on center studs if you have an older home, then you're going to have to use wall anchors in addition to wherever you can mount the lag screws. RYOBI recommends using a number 10 2-inch screw when installing these. And I use a 2.5, got a little extra length there. What's really nice is once you level the first one, installing the rest is really easy from there on out. Now these ones I'm mounting above a workbench that's placed against the wall, so I'm not going too high, but if you have a bigger space in your garage, you could go floor to ceiling and really put a lot of storage in a small area. Okay, so the system is installed now. Added a couple accessories, hung up a few items, and while I really do think it is a really well-made system overall, lots of great components, seems to be well-built, there's definitely limitations to the usefulness of this system from a woodworking standpoint. These hooks on the side, for example, while I could hang something from there, it's kind of awkward having it hang in space over my workbench like that. And then items like this, there's just not space. Likewise, these larger hooks, also too big for items like this, but could work for items that have a larger opening you could hang from. Or if you want to rest items on top, like I'm doing here with the circular saw or the shop radio. The metal shelves I like overall, especially the drill storage and the compartments on top. But they're not perfect either. The stamped hooks really do leave a lot to be desired when hanging lots of the items that I would normally be hanging up in my shop. I appreciate the way that the shelves do sit a little ways off the rail system, which works sort of as a de facto cable management system if you're running power tool chargers like I have here. So that's that, folks. The new RYOBI LINK system. In summary, really good storage system, especially if you have a lot of outdoor tools or power equipment you want to be hanging off of it. From a woodworking standpoint, definite limitations, but that doesn't mean that there's not useful components in there that you could integrate into your overall storage system. I also think that their mobile storage solution, which works with these wall rails as well, would add an additional component that we're not able to look at today. Overall, though, if you're looking to upgrade the storage in your garage or workshop, this is definitely worth taking a look at.